I am Bryan Jobe Santos from Force Baby, narrating about gerunds and infinitives. Gerunds and infinitives can function as nouns. This can be subjects, objects, or subject complements. As subject, they take a singular verb. Remember that only gerunds can be object of the preposition. To form gerunds, use the base form plus ing. But don't forget the rules for spelling of ing for form of verbs. For example, I enjoy learning English. To form negative gerunds, use not plus gerund. For example, not speaking English well is my biggest problem in this country. These are the verbs that take gerunds. First is appreciate, avoid, delay, deny, discuss, dislike, enjoy, excuse, finish, understand, keep, mention, mind, miss, postpone, quit, recall, recommend, resent, and suggest. This time we use gerunds as object of the preposition. For example, I am thinking about taking the children to Mexico. Now we use by plus gerund. For example, you get good grades by studying hard. We go now in the word go plus gerund. We can use these gerunds: camping, dancing, sightseeing, swimming, skiing, fishing, jogging. For example, I will go fishing with you tomorrow. Some expressions are used with gerunds. These are the examples: be busy, can't help, have fun, it's no use, and it's not worth. To form infinitives, use to plus the base form of the verb. For example, I want to dance. To form negative infinitives, use not plus infinitive. For example, he decided not to go to the party. Infinitives in the subject position. These are the examples: to live in the United States is my dream. Another, it is my dream to live in the United States. Verbs that take infinitives. Verb plus infinitives. These are agree, appear, decide, hope, intend, learn, offer, plan, seem, tend, wait, and can afford. Verb plus noun phrase plus infinitive. These are cause, convince, force, invite, order, persuade, remind, tell, trust, warn, advise, and encourage. Verbs that come directly after the infinitive or have a noun phrase. These are ask, beg, choose, expect, need, want, would like, and promise. Adjectives followed by infinitives. These are the examples: afraid, amazed, anxious, ashamed, careful, delighted, eager, fortunate, glad, happy, lucky, pleased, ready, sad, and sorry. Infinitive with to and enough word. To plus adjective or adverb and infinitive. For example, she is too young to vote. Adjective or adverb plus enough and the infinitive. For example, they are old enough to vote. Gerunds often follow verbs that indicate that an action is happening or has happened. The action expressed by the verb comes at the same time or after the action expressed by the gerund. For example, we enjoy going to concerts. You can only enjoy things you are doing or have done, not things you haven't done yet. Infinitives often follow verbs that indicate that an action will or could happen. The action expressed by the verb comes before the action expressed by the infinitive. For example, we hope to go to the concert. You can hope for things that could happen, not things that have already happened. Verbs that are followed by a noun phrase plus infinitive can also be followed by a gerund. The gerund makes it general and the infinitive makes specific the person indicated. For example, they allow smoking in this building. Second, they allowed me to smoke in the house. Some verbs can be followed by both gerund or infinitive with no change in meaning. These are the words: begin, hate, like, start, love, prefer, and continue. These are the examples. I like cooking. Second, I like to cook. She started losing weight. Other word. She started to lose weight. Some verbs, although they can be used after both gerunds and infinitives, have difference in meaning. These are the example words: remember, forget, regret, stop, try, and get. These are the examples. She stopped smoking. The other one. She stopped to smoke. And they forgot buying bread. The other one. They forgot to buy bread. Verbs of perception. Infinitives from start to finish. In progress are the gerunds. For example, I heard the children cry. Second, I saw your friends walking in the park. Infinitive forms are not used after the following verbs of perception. These are the examples: feel, see, hear, and smell. When a specific performer of the gerund action needs to be indicated, a possessive noun or a possessive determiner is used. For example, I really appreciate Karen's or her writing that letter for me. Second, Peter's or his coming late really annoys me. For example, your neglecting your teeth will cause an earlier return to the dentist. Their denying the allegation was understandable. Last one. I didn't like the dogs barking all night. For formal, I don't mind his leaving early. I don't mind him leaving early. For informal, when an infinitive functions as a subject or subject complement, any stated subject of the infinitive should be preceded by for. If a pronoun follows for, it must be in object form. When the subject of a gerund is stated, it takes the possessive form. Infinitives can occur in the progressive but gerunds cannot. For example, to be doing. It is used to indicate an activity in progress or ongoing. Example, she had hoped to be working. Both gerunds and infinitives can occur in the perfect form, having done or to have done. It is used to indicate that the activity is in the past. For example, we appreciate having heard her sing. We fortunate to have heard her sing. A gerund can be used in the passive form. Example, I dislike being told a lie. Have, make, and let are causative verbs. They cause someone to do something. They are always followed by a noun phrase plus the base form of verb. Do not use an infinitive after these verbs. For example, she made me fall. More examples. She made her daughter go to the party. She let him take the camera. And she had me prepare breakfast yesterday. After causative verbs, get, convince, and persuade, use the infinitive. For example, she got me to work. Another, she convinced me to work. Sense perception verbs. Hear, listen to, feel, smell, see, watch, observe, notice are followed by either a noun phrase plus base or ing form with only a slight difference in meaning. More examples. We saw people living in poverty. We saw them perform. Help can take an infinitive or base form. It can occur with or without a noun phrase. For example, I helped them carry the boxes. I helped them to clean up after the party. Perfect infinitive, to have moved. To be working is progressive infinitive. Perfect progressive infinitive, to have been playing. Passive, to be seen. Perfect passive, to have been chosen. Perfect gerund, having moved. Passive gerund, being done. Perfect passive gerund, having been selected. The end! You! Thank you for watching! Yeah!